Welcome, devoted Days of Our Lives fans, to another electrifying installment of TV Days Drama Digest. The sun may have set on Salem, but the sparks of intrigue, betrayal, and unexpected alliances are just beginning to ignite. If you missed today's episode or simply want to relive the roller coaster of emotions, buckle up as we dive deep into the heart-pounding events of August 26, 2025. From police station confrontations to tangled romantic webs and awkward encounters, today's episode delivered a masterclass in soap opera chaos. Let's unravel the drama, scene by scene, with every juicy detail you didn't know you needed. A storm brews at the police station. Paulina versus Kristen's confession. The day begins with a charged atmosphere at the Salem police station, where Jada Hunter, ever the steadfast detective, finds herself face-to-face with Paulina Price. The air crackles with tension as Paulina, her eyes blazing with righteous indignation, unloads her frustrations about the handling of Johnny DiMera's trial. "This whole thing feels like a mockery of justice," she declares, her voice echoing through the station's cold, sterile halls. The source of her ire? Kristen DiMera's bombshell confession, which has thrown the trial into disarray. Paulina, never one to mince words, questions whether the legal system in Salem has become a farce, manipulated by the cunning DiMera family. Jada listens intently, her expression a mix of professionalism and barely concealed concern. As Paulina paces, her heels clicking against the floor, she demands answers. How could Kristen's confession, dripping with calculated ambiguity, be taken at face value? Was the prosecution too quick to bend under pressure? Jada, caught between her duty and Paulina's fervor, promises to dig deeper, but the weight of the situation hangs heavy. The scene is a stark reminder of Salem's ever-present power struggles, where truth is often the first casualty. As Paulina storms out, vowing to hold everyone accountable, viewers are left wondering, is Kristen's confession a genuine act of contrition or another masterstroke in her endless game of chess? Stephanie and Xander's secret strategy session. Meanwhile, across town, Stephanie Johnson slips into a dimly lit office for a clandestine meeting with Xander Kyriakis. The stakes are high as they huddle over a polished mahogany table, papers strewn haphazardly, plotting their next move in a high-stakes PR campaign. The chemistry between them is undeniable, a mix of professional respect and a faint undercurrent of something more. Stephanie, with her sharp wit and keen eye for optics, lays out a bold strategy to rehabilitate Xander's tarnished reputation. "We need to control the narrative," she insists, her voice steady but urgent. "Salem's rumor mill is ruthless, and we can't afford another misstep." Xander, his rugged charm tinged with vulnerability, leans back in his chair, his eyes locked on Stephanie. He's no stranger to scandal, but this time, the stakes feel personal. The discussion veers from media talking points to deeper questions about trust and redemption. Stephanie challenges Xander to confront his past, to show Salem a side of him they've never seen. "You're more than the villain they paint you as," she says softly, her words hanging in the air. The moment is fleeting but electric, hinting at a bond that could either save Xander or pull them both into dangerous territory. As they part ways, agreeing to reconvene with a finalized plan, viewers can't help but sense that this partnership is about to shake up Salem's status quo. Abe's big reveal, a new chapter for the Carvers. Back at the heart of Salem, Paulina's day takes an unexpected turn when she reunites with her husband, Abe Carver, at their cozy home. The couple shares a warm embrace, but Abe's eyes gleam with a secret he's been itching to share. Over steaming cups of coffee, he drops a bombshell. He's landed a new job, one that promises to redefine his place in Salem. Paulina's jaw drops, her earlier frustrations at the police station momentarily forgotten. "Abe, you sly dog," she teases, her laughter filling the room. "What's this all about?" Abe, ever the statesman, reveals that he's been tapped to lead a community revitalization project, a role that will thrust him back into the public eye. The position is prestigious but demanding, requiring him to navigate Salem's complex political landscape. Paulina's initial shock gives way to pride, her eyes shining as she imagines the impact Abe could have. Yet, beneath her enthusiasm lies a flicker of worry. Will this new venture pull him away from their hard-won domestic bliss? The scene is a poignant blend of hope and uncertainty, showcasing the Carvers' enduring love while foreshadowing challenges ahead. As Abe outlines his vision for a better Salem, Paulina nods, determined to support him, even as she braces for the storms this new path might bring. Gabi's Tangled Heart, a night with Philip and a morning of reckoning. In a sultry twist, the episode takes us to a luxurious penthouse where Gabi Hernandez awakens in a tangle of silk sheets next to none other than Philip Kyriakis. The morning light streams through the windows, casting a soft glow on their disheveled state. The night before, Gabi, ever the seductress, had convinced Philip to join her for dinner at the bistro, a decision that clearly escalated into something far more intimate. As Philip stirs, his trademark Kyriakis smirk in place, Gabi's expression is a mix of satisfaction and uncertainty. What did this night mean for her already complicated life? The drama intensifies when Gabi returns home to face an interrogation from her daughter, Ariana, whose sharp questions cut through the morning haze. "Where were you, Mom?" Ariana demands, her teenage skepticism on full display. Gabi, caught off guard, fumbles for answers, her usual confidence shaken. The situation grows even more fraught when Javi Hernandez, Gabi's protective brother, joins the fray. His piercing gaze and pointed questions about her involvement with the Kyriakis brothers, Philip and his sibling, leave Gabi reeling. "I don't know what I'm doing, okay?" she snaps, her voice raw with emotion. "I'm trying to figure it out." The scene is a masterclass in emotional complexity as Gabi grapples with her desires, her responsibilities as a mother, and the expectations of those around her. Her connection with Philip, fraught with passion and danger, raises questions about her future. Is this a fleeting fling or the start of something deeper? And how will her choices ripple through Salem's tightly knit community? As Gabi deflects Javi's probing, promising to sort things out, viewers are left on edge, eager to see where her heart and her mistakes will lead. Belle's warning, Philip's dangerous dance with Gabi. Across town, Belle Black is on high alert, her instincts screaming that her brother Philip is treading on thin ice. In a quiet corner of Horton Town Square, she corners him, her expression a mix of concern and exasperation. "Philip, what are you doing with Gabi?" she demands, her voice low but fierce. Belle, no stranger to the Kyriakis family's penchant for trouble, fears that Philip's growing closeness with Gabi could drag him into a vortex of scandal. She's not exactly known for stable relationships, Belle warns, her words laced with sisterly protectiveness. Philip, ever the rebel, brushes off her concerns with a cavalier grin. "Relax, Belle. I'm just having fun," he says, but his eyes betray a flicker of doubt. The siblings' conversation takes a lighter turn when Philip suggests they ditch their responsibilities for a day of sibling bonding. "Let's skip school like old times," he proposes, a mischievous glint in his eye. Belle hesitates, torn between her duty and the allure of nostalgia. The moment is a poignant reminder of their shared history, but also a stark warning. Philip's choices, especially with Gabi, could have consequences neither of them can predict. As they part ways, Belle's warning lingers, a dark cloud over Philip's carefree facade. An awkward encounter, Jada, Alex, and a misstep in timing. The episode's final act delivers a deliciously awkward moment that leaves viewers cringing and chuckling in equal measure. At the Kyriakis mansion, Alex Kyriakis, clad in nothing but a pair of low-slung sweatpants, is expecting Stephanie for a casual rendezvous. His confidence is palpable, his charm dialed to 11 as he prepares for what he hopes will be a steamy encounter. But fate, as it often does in Salem, has other plans. The doorbell rings and instead of Stephanie, Jada Hunter stands at the threshold, her eyes widening at Alex's revealing attire. The air grows thick with discomfort as Jada, ever professional, tries to maintain her composure. I was looking for Stephanie, she stammers, her cheeks flushing. Alex, caught off guard, fumbles for an explanation, his usual swagger faltering. The encounter is brief but loaded, a collision of mistaken intentions and unspoken attraction. Jada quickly excuses herself, but not before a lingering glance that hints at a spark neither of them expected. As Alex closes the door, his expression is a mix of embarrassment and intrigue, leaving viewers to wonder, could this awkward moment plant the seeds for something more? A day of drama, decisions, and destiny. As the credits roll on today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Salem is left reeling from a cascade of revelations, confrontations, and tantalizing possibilities. Paulina's crusade for justice, Stephanie and Xander's strategic alliance, Abe's bold new venture, Gabi's tangled romantic web, Belle's protective instincts, and Jada and Alex's cringeworthy encounter, all weave together to form a tapestry of drama that keeps us glued to our screens. Each storyline pulses with the raw emotion and high stakes that define Salem, reminding us why we can't look away. For those craving more, our recap video on TV Days Drama Digest dives even deeper, with exclusive insights and behind-the-scenes tidbits. What will Paulina do next to unravel Kristen's web? Can Stephanie and Xander's partnership survive the pressures of Salem's spotlight? Will Abe's new job bring him glory or grief? And how will Gabi navigate the fallout of her night with Philip? Stay tuned, because in Salem, the drama never sleeps. Thank you for joining us for this heart-pounding recap of August 26, 2025. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.